Okay, we're rolling. So, can we talk about the makeup?
Yes, we can talk about the
so,
makeup.
because I'm like blind right now. I still have a sty in my eye.
Not blind enough.
Oh, this is Jennifer Gimenez.
Hi, everyone.
So we're shooting here at the church right now at Hollywood United Methodist Church, which was a major player in the first film, and it will be a player in the second film. And it's also a great place for us to meet up and shoot little videos. But when Jenn got here, she was. You tell the story.
Well, okay. First of all, I was late, and I do not like being late. Like, I'm never late. That's an old thing I had of always being late. So now in my life, I'm very responsible. So I'm 15 minutes late, and I get a text from Chad. But meanwhile, I had pulled over on the side of the road, and I was scraping my face when you text, and I was like, "The Highland, no, blah, La Brea." I'm doing Retin-A. Like, the price of vanity, it's seriously vanity, sex, dirty, dirty balls. Like, I've been putting on Retin-A, and I put it on last night. I hadn't done it in a few days, and I've been turning like a tomato, and my makeup hasn't been, sticking, but I put it on last night, and today I put on my makeup, and I come back to the mirror, and my face is, peeling.
It was like death becomes her. Parts of her face were missing.
But by the time I got here, I have done redo my makeup 3 times. Now, I went to the bathroom and put cream on and just put blush on and a lot of, oh my God. I'm, total mortified.
When we're exchanging beauty secrets, of course, but my experience with Retin-A when I was in high school was I had, like everybody has, you have pimples. And so I went and I got on Retin-A, and then there's a tetracycline, or that may be a dinosaur.
I think that sounds like testicles.
Didn't get on that. Sorry, that's private joke. Cancer.
Oh, no.
So I think tetracycline is I think that's the pill. Maybe it's not. But I got on all that stuff, and then I booked my first big national SAG commercial, and we were shooting in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, 90 miles away, and the makeup artist kept putting makeup on me. She's like, I don't know what's wrong with your face, and she's pushing my face, and I'm like, what? She's, your face is eating the makeup. And I said, oh, well, I'm on Retin-A, and she goes, no, you have to get off that stuff immediately. So she sent her assistant to a funeral home to get Dermablend in order to put on my face, so they had to make me up with Dermablend.
Oh my gosh, I hope to God, I'm not going to ever use, I'm going to say I'm never going to use Retin-A, but now I'm kind of...
Well, try it. So then the trick that this woman told me was, and I've done it ever since, is she said, just take a hot washcloth, and she said, and just apply it to your face. Just a hot washcloth, no soap. And in fact, when we shot the video with Rib and I, Christy was like, my face is so luminous because I discovered this new thing where it's I just use a hot washcloth. I'm like, that's what I was told years ago, so...
I need it. Yeah, I'm going to go home and just... It's going to peel anyways.
And she said, use the hot washcloth until the makeup is gone off the washcloth. So just keep applying it until the makeup's off. So no toner or nothing. Just use that to use the...
Okay.
Or maybe a little scrub, but no soap on it.
Okay. No soap.
Makeup secrets from 20 years ago.
And you know what? Those are the OG secrets. Oh, God, I can't believe that was a whole little
Well, it's beauty secrets with Jennifer Gimenez.
Yeah.
It'll be a new ongoing...
The new fad. Death becomes her.
Yeah. So Jenn is currently, you can see her right now, every other hour on page 1.
I know, it's such...
Rehab with Dr. Drew.
Yes, I'm not one of the patients, by the way. Although, however, I was one of Dr. Drew's patients way back when. But I was never filmed while going through that horrible process. I don't think I think it would have been rated double, triple X if I would have been filmed while detoxing. But the season's crazy.
It really is. I saw last night.
You did, yeah. It gets crazier and crazier.
When you see the trailers, it's she's getting chased. She almost takes a punch in the face.
Yeah, I get chest bumped. I really do get chased down by the MS-13 gang members, and then they try to kidnap me, and they come back with guns. I mean, this really did happen, but the way it's being edited, you'll see what happens, but you see it we don't necessarily. You'll see.
You can't show certain people because then they'll come after you.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have said that name of the gang. Well, they were claiming it.
Okay. Well,
I mean, maybe they were. I don't know.
Maybe they're not.
If you're watching this, maybe it's not you.
If you're a gang member watching our film,
hi.
Hi.
Still alive, thank God.
Please donate.
Yeah. Please donate. So yeah, I'm on Rehab. That started airing a couple weeks ago, and we have a good 2 months left of that. And then I have, I've been busy.
You've been very busy. You also shot Chastity Bites.
I shot Chastity Bites, which, thank you so much for saying that. They support you and you support them. And I love movies that, you know, we are all in and that we get to support each other, you know, the entertainment world and you out there. I love that you guys are so, like, gung-ho.
Well, I feel like you have to. And so we were in Palm Springs last weekend with GROOM'S CAKE, where we won Best Series. Best Series.
Say it with pride.
Say it with pride.
Series.
Like 200 films screened, and we were part of All About Gabies, and we won Best Series, and we had a lot of really great investor meetings that came out of that.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, so had some donations come out of that.
And I think, I mean, the way you say, like, Best Series is that...
We're trying to figure out, I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, and also, like, that film, like, other films were shot or shown individually, but, like, the fact that we were in a genre and that one, I think is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's showing that, you know, people are really supporting that because really that's what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. And we are in Atlanta this weekend, and I'm so excited.
Are you going?
I'm going. I'm going. I'm so excited because I have my family's going to be there. A lot of my friends from high school are going to be there.
Oh, this is a big one.
Oh, it's a big one. It's like, I said that if we didn't get into Atlanta, I was going to burn the city to the ground again. So it's like, especially after the whole Outfest debacle.
Yeah, what was that about?
Well, we'll address that in Birthday Cake.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 4-page thing about it. So we're doing these little videos. We're introducing everybody to the cast. In Birthday Cake, we explore Rachel a little bit more.
Yeah, because Rachel just kind of comes in and everyone's like, what? Like, she's a, what is, and, you know, they don't really get it, but I am a previous faux girlfriend, but a girlfriend nonetheless, and I'm a beard, but Rachel is, there's so much about Rachel. I mean, I'm having so much fun trying to explore the next chapter of Rachel.
We see her, the film is, right now as I'm writing it, I'm hoping to have the first draft done by the end of the weekend.
Who do I need to blow to get more lines?
We can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Email just came up on my phone, sorry. I hate this on the phone.
Why? It's my truth. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. So, okay.
I love this.
I'm
so sorry. This is part of Rachel, by the way.
This is part of Rachel. So Rachel's a drunk in the film. She shows up at the birthday party and she does very bad things. Mm-hmm. She does very, very, very bad things.
Yeah, like Rachel's so caught up, and like Rachel, even in the first in GROOM'S CAKE, like Rachel is so like over everything. It's all about like, you know, the outside, and then oh boom, hi, you know, and I think she's a drug. She's just a hot train mess.
She's a hot mess.
Hot mess. Like.
And she's one of those girls that she gets into the Hollywood scene when she finds somebody, she kind of like latches onto that person and doesn't let them go until she sucks all of the life out of them.
That's going to be really hard to do for me. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's true, and like but there's a part of Rachel that's really not only pathetic, but really like not only she lost, but it's sad.
Yeah.
You know, and yet
we'll have to explore her redemption in the third one, because what happens with her at the end of Birthday Cake it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about this because Birthday Cake so far is my favorite comedy that I've written.
That's huge.
It's good. In fact, I was talking to Chrissy about some of the things yesterday that I want to write in, and she's like, "You can't. You can't write that." Well, one of the actors that we're hoping to get, he doesn't even know that. Not that he's going to watch this video, but we're trying to get Lance Bass.
I can get Lance Bass.
So Lance is friends with a bunch of people on our casting crew, and there's something that I'm writing for him where he's playing himself, and she's like, "You can't write that.
Oh,
like he won't do that." And so, but I'm excited because it's just so wrong it's right, and it's also we're exploring a little bit more of their families, and Dan's not going to come out really favorable in this one in regards to his family, but it's part of a story that we've never seen before, and that's when a gay character shuns his family, but yet they've had their own arc, and he sort of disowned them, and so that's.
But I think that's so normal.
It is normal, but it's like we never get to see that.
And I love that you explore that and you show that. You know, one of the things, I do have to say this, when I went to Palm Springs, I was watching the movie and I mean, poor you. Like, I was sitting next to you and just like, I mean, I was literally laughing so hard. But I was so proud. And to say that, like, I'm very proud of the movies I've done, you know, and I'm so grateful for the things I've done and films I've shot. But Blow for me was like a huge one.
The Johnny Depp.
The movie Blow.
Who else was Johnny Depp, Penelope
Cruz, Ray Liotta, Paul Rubens. And I've, you know, worked with Tom Cruise. I've worked with a lot of other people, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, they have been huge and amazing and big movies. But I'm very proud of being in Groom's Cake. The film is, I was just like, this is one of my top 3 films I've ever shot. Yeah.
Well, I love that it's got such a sweet little message about it, and like Rib's father, who said, you know, now I have a different opinion on gay marriage. It's like, that's huge. When you can change number 1 on the call sheets, father's opinion, that's gigantic. Yeah. So this is like the little, because it's just a little festival short right now. It's just playing festivals, but what we're hoping to do is to raise the money that we raise through the Indiegogo account, which you're watching right now, and you can donate to me right now, is that we can pay the actors through because they all did SAG deferred on the pilot. On the pilot, that's the other project, Project Phoenix. On the short film, they deferred all their pay. So once we were able to pay them, then we can release the short film as a short film on video on demand, and it'll also be on the DVD. So it's a way for people to show their families, which I think will be important.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I can speak for myself, is that I didn't do this because, oh, one day I'll get paid. I did this because I really believed in the film, and the writing was so incredible that so many people, the first thing that everyone says is, did everyone know each other? Were they good friends? Like, I never met Rib or anyone else, you know, on the film. Well, I know Ryan, but I didn't shoot with him, and a couple other people, but it was all line for line, you know, we read the lines.
Everybody thought it was improv, and it was like, we didn't have time for improv.
No.
Like, you had to come to the set knowing your lines and go.
And it was like, hi, this is Rib, and go do it. And do it. Wow, Rib.
Yeah.
Although I do want to say Rachel and I have been talking, could you imagine? I've been thinking that I think Rachel needs to make out with every guy in the movie. And in the end, I think she should make out with every girl.
Okay. In the third one?
In the third one, yeah. What do you think?
Carrot Cake, Rachel's Revenge. There's going to be quite a bit of making out. I know. In the next one, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
she does something very bad to one of the.
She does a lot of bad.
She does a lot of bad. But my favorite scene involves her and a punch bowl and a bunch of kids. And it's.
What about clowns?
Oh, and clowns.
Clowns is my favorite.
She's going to have something to do with a clown, and it's not going to be pretty.
No, there's nothing pretty about. She's a hot mess. It's great. It's so much fun to be able to act again and to do, besides doing every other reality show lately. And I'm so grateful for the reality shows, and I'm grateful for, you know, being able to work with Dr. Drew and, you know, doing the CNNs and the HLNs and Housewives of Beverly Hills season 3.
Coming out next month, right?
Yeah, next month. And I shot a lot of that. And people always go, oh, well, you know, how could you do that, like do from rehab to this? And it's like, I got sober to live a full life. I got sober to be able to live my dreams, and they told me to dream big. And I was an actress before I was a reality girl, and I'm grateful that I can do all this other stuff and create and be a part of.
I think what's great about you being on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is I love the show, but it's like when you come into a room, you're sort of like the cooler. Like you suddenly make everybody look normal, and you can show that, you know, you can hang out with a bunch of drunks and still live a sober life. Well, I didn't mean to say it like that, but I mean, people with a lot of drinks in their hands.
Well, you know, that's the thing. It's like I don't.
You don't judge people.
I don't judge people, and if I could, I would. I just can't. I always stand in my truth. When it comes to those shows, from Housewives to Rehabs to Model Latino, whatever, it's like I stand in my truth through my experience, and I have fun. Like, for me, Housewife is fun. I get to let my hair down, and kind of you get to see the other side of me, because in Rehab, it's so, you know, it's such a professional environment and treatment, and we're saving lives, and, you know, in Housewives.
But it's a lot.
Fun.
It's a lot of fun, and I think you could show that, like, you can be sober and still be like you're not having to go to Bible study every night.
No, and when people get mad at me, like they'll say, like, "How dare you? How could you do that?" Like, what do you want me to do? Live in a little cave? Like, you know, I can't do it. I don't do it. I didn't do it for a long time. I didn't associate myself into society. It took me a long time, and that's what they say about like sobriety. Is like I had to change everything, and then I had to do everything in baby steps to get my foundation. If I don't put myself in dangerous situations, however,
unless they're gang members,
unless you're on rehab, but then people are like, that's okay. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you can do that, but you can't do Housewives. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, really? Like, I don't get that.
If martial arts are involved, it's...
No, but there is martial arts involved. There's a kid that's on there that...
Yeah, he's like one of the top, oh my god.
But, you know, and it's fun doing Housewives. Like, it's those girls, I get along with almost all of them, and I am me, like, you know, and I love my Brandy because that's my best friend, and, you know, everyone's like, oh, you know, she's this and that, like, she's the one that saved me, she threw me into treatment with my mom, so she's my girl, you know, we're family, and I'm just honored that I can do that, and I'm also doing a new show called Helpline. I'm a co-host on Helpline with Gregory Azarian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so different for me because it's about facts and not my opinion, and I kind of am known for my opinion, and we shoot that, and it goes on YouTube, and it goes on local cable stations, not all of them, countrywide, and that's been really, really fun and challenging because I'm growing and learning, and I'm also writing a book.
Yep.
I'm writing a book, a memoir. I've been talking about it for years. You're the one who told me I needed to write a book. Yep. And I'm doing 3, which you're doing one of them. And it's been a lot of growing and pooling and feeling that. So Rachel comes through with that, by the way, because I'm reliving and actually connecting to those experiences, which has been challenging, and I've been going out on a lot of auditions as well, and I moved.
She moved? New place?
My name always. Step back, yo. I know people are like, everyone has their own place, but I did it in baby step, never mind, it's a long story, but, and I'm not dating, and go.
She's very single.
Yeah, and whoever donates the most, I will go on a date with. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's good. So, first 10 callers to get through.
I'm just totally kidding. And I've been working in clean, and I represent them, and I work in recovery as well. Like, I just don't sleep.
Yeah, no, you don't sleep.
And I put a lot of Retin-A on.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, not anymore. We're done with that. Because then the makeup just doesn't stay.
No, it doesn't. It goes into your skin. Yeah.
When are we shooting this?
So we're hopefully going to start shooting. So the campaign ends like November 7th. For some reason, I wanted to go November 13th. Because that would be the day after my birthday, and I could guilt everybody into donating.
Ooh, that's good. You should do that.
I know. Oh, well, it's too late. They're already locked up. So I'll be like that week of my birthday. I want to be like, I'm turning 40. Making me money.
And we're having a big party.
So yeah, no. We're hoping to be shooting last week in November, December. So we want to get it out, cranked out quickly because there are a lot of festivals that are already asking for the film, and we haven't even started yet because the short did really well for them, and we've won an award at every festival except for one, and that a festival that we did not win at, there were people in the audience who booed because we didn't win, so that's a pretty good.
Oh yay, so we've won 4 out of 5.
We've won 5 out of 6 at this point.
5 out of 6.
5 out of 6.
That's amazing. Like, I would have been excited.
That's pretty big.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. I'd be like, we won 1. Like, but that's how powerful Groom's Cake is, and for you, I mean, I don't know, me and Heather always talk about this, and I even asked you in Palm Springs, like, you never sleep, like, you do so many things, and I get it, but that mind, like, you're always writing, and producing, and directing, and I mean, you're always on it.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're saying that Birthday Cake is your favorite comedy is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited, I'm really excited. Do I get to make out with Rib again?
Maybe.
Or can I make out with
There's
you?
somebody else. There's somebody else.
Can we have like Birthday Cake 2 in the 3rd movie, and you get me pregnant in real life?
Oh, like, so that we're trying to be surrogates. Yeah, we're surrogates, an alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
An alcoholic hanger-on.
I know.
It's a bad accident.
Yeah.
But that's our time right there.
Oh.
So thank you. Please give. Please share this video. And again, every little dollar amount helps. Just to kind of break it down for you. $1. I mean, we have to pay the crew. We have to pay the cast. We have fringe benefits that SAG actors have to get paid because it's part of the union. We have location permits that we have to pay. So it's a lot of expense. We're hopefully going to shoot the entire thing in 6 to 7 days, which is not, it's not a lot of time, but when you consider that we shot 41 pages in basically 2 days, because it was 1 full day and then 2 half days. That's pretty good. So we've got a much bigger cast this time around. We're going after some bigger names. Everybody's still working on the SAG ultra low budget. So I mean, they're not making a lot of money, but they're part of a movie that hopefully will make a difference in some people's lives and change people's minds.
It's amazing. It's an honor and a privilege, and I thank you, and I thank you guys in advance for helping this movie get made.
And please send us any questions or any notes that you might have. Thank you.
Bye.